Hi there, my name's Alex and I'm one of the oily educators for our class. Thanks so much for joining us, taking the time to come and check out our videos. We're so excited to teach you more about essential oils. I just wanted to give you a short intro into me and how I got started with Young Living. I've been using Young Living for about over 4 years now. And just like you, I started not knowing what an essential oil was. Had no clue. I come from a Western medicine background, and I've been in healthcare for 18 years now. And I had no clue. I thought maybe like an essential oil was what you got at Bath and Body Works. The only introduction I had ever had to essential oils was their lavender lotion at Bath and Body Works, and of course that didn't help me sleep. So my intro into Young Living, I've always been searching for kind of a natural something, an herb, a pill, a supplement. I even tried homeopathy, herbs, things like that. I worked in a health food store way back before nursing school, and so I've always been interested, obviously, in health and wellness. That's why I became a nurse. But I was always searching for something that I was never finding anywhere. And so I have always had sleep issues. That's how I got started with Young Living. And my friend was telling me how great she was sleeping with lavender. Well, of course I thought she was crazy because, the only thing I knew about lavender was Bath and Body Works, and that stuff wasn't helping me sleep. So I was on sleep aids for about 6 years, and I've always been a bad sleeper. And just decided, they weren't working for me anyways. I wasn't sleeping. It was one of those downward spirals where I was so frustrated because I just couldn't sleep, which seems to be such like an easy thing to do. Just got off of all of my sleep aids. I was taking so many different things and just used the oils, and it was the first time I'd slept unmedicated in 6 years, and so I was amazed. I diffused peace and calming in the diffuser. I used a roller of cedar wood and lavender on my feet and behind my neck and ears, behind my ears and wrists. And then lo and behold, I got my husband starting to use them as well. So I stopped taking any sleep aids and just started using oils. And that was my intro. My personality type is to research everything before I understand it. So I was very skeptical for a while. And I was very confused as to how these oils were working. So I sort of dove in and just started researching and learning about the science behind essential oils. And it is fascinating. And of course, it's nothing that we ever learn in Western medicine. We're kind of taught that, they're kind of voodoo, hippie, that kind of thing. And actually the science behind it is fascinating. So I really encourage you to reach out to learn more about the science or do your own research on that. It's just amazing. And there's lots of PubMed studies on these essential oils. So that's how I got started with Young Living. And then I just sort of spiraled. I have 2 young kids, and my son was 4 when I started. When I got oils, my daughter was 1.5, and my son had a lot of respiratory issues when he was a toddler. And so, once I started using oils pretty religiously, we started, because I saw the epiphany with sleep, I decided I was going to tackle immunity. We were that family that was picked up everything, that any place we went. And so I tackled immunity with my kids, and it was the first year ever that we had not been sick during cold and flu season. So we went 1 year. My son was actually in kindergarten all year and never got sick, which is huge. It's huge. If you guys have kids, you know how sick school-age kids are all the time. And so, I began this journey of using these oils very religiously. I didn't just dabble a little bit here and there. I diffused it in their rooms, used roller bottles, immunity rollers on them every single morning and night before bed, along with their sleep rollers and things like that. And so from there, it just started becoming other things. I had thyroid issues, like a very mild thyroid issues, but it sort of opened my eyes to, endocrine disruptors in our world. And so I'd always kind of deemed myself as the product, a product person. And so I would use, I had a cabinet full of Bath and Body Works stuff, or, just all this fragrance stuff. And I had no idea that it was really hurting my body. The word fragrance is a trademark name for companies. They don't have to disclose what is in their products, which is really scary because there are so many things on the market that have the word fragrance in them. So I just encourage you to look at your labels. There's an amazing app called Think Dirty. So anyways, that just sort of opened my eyes. I got rid of all of the chemical stuff, and we transformed our house to a very oily house. We have oils in every room. We have diffusers in every room. And it has been such an amazing journey, an amazing and just empowering journey to be able to help myself, my husband, He's got some amazing success stories. My kids, we can help, the oils help for so many different things. I'm just so empowered and I'm so excited for you to be here and learn more. And please reach out and ask questions. And we're going to get started here soon. Have a good day.